aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. Here comes the crowd noise. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Wells. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16. In one play, they've suddenly become a threat to score.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
And the back gets the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. It's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Breaks free. It'll be a no for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The shotgun running play home. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one will come back to haunt him.
Second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming. offense's sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. Locates the tight end, is complete. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Pass caught. Second down now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And they'll stop him short of the line of gain. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
Third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he'll set up to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. He lets it rip, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Being set. Here's second down. quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the defense tackles him. It should be the final play of this first half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Trojans offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds an open target on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just gives it up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cut quickly. And he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and the receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tries the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Go down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch!
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Pressure is coming. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up. Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're going to run it here. Powerful running here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
know, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He flew the fullback this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Offense facing second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And in the final seconds, we have a tie ball game.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. He's got the first down and more. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in OT. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. This pass is caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Catch made on the left side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. He's bringing it back.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.